wait for people to gather up. Gather around, children. Gather around, children. I got a story to tell. You heard? Gather around, people. I got a story for y'all. About this broke ass. Let me chill, because I don't want my joint not monetized. So let me let a couple of minutes go into the live before I start talking reckless. And let me smill you off camera so YouTube don't hate. Peace, peace, peace. If y'all ain't see it yet, make sure y'all go to Gem Pop TV and check that video, The Exorcism of MAINO, the brokest nigga in Brooklyn. You heard? Make sure y'all go check that if y'all ain't see it. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all gather up. I'm gonna hit this Ellie right quick, let y'all gather up a little bit, because I got some things to talk about. So check it, right? A few months back, you know, Talib Kweli, whose son watches the channel, shout out to the bro. You know, Talib Kweli's son hollered at me like, yo, bro, I'll be watching the channel and shit. My pop's putting together some new music, about to drop a new album. He got a Brooklyn anthem. I think you might be, you know, a good look for that. So he sends me the joint. I do the hook, whatever. The track come out fire. He had MAINO on the track. You heard? Talib Kweli. Now, you know, the whole me doing the track shit is out of respect for Talib Kweli, who's a legend in this game, who made real quality hip-hop music, conscious music that mattered and meant something. And he never been a hater, never heard him hating on nobody, none of that. You heard? Just making solid hip-hop music. So, of course, I ain't never turning down an opportunity to do a song with such a legend nigga like Talib Kweli. But MAINO, I don't give a fuck about MAINO, nor do I ever want to be on a track with MAINO. Right? So I agreed to do the track. This was months ago. Joint came out fire, whatever. I had no idea they was going to do a video for it. So just 2 days before the video shoot, dudes hit me up like, yo, we doing a video for that joint. You think you can make it? I'm like, damn, it's 2 days notice. I really can't, you know what I mean? I said, but fuck it. I'm going to be there some way, somehow. You heard? So, you know, dudes told me, yo, we going to be over here doing it. We going to have 1 million dudes out there. I was like, yo, listen, I'm going to keep it real with you, man. I'm a lone wolf type of dude, and I'm not really with the crowd. And really, I was trying to avoid being around dudes that I really can't stand. You feel me? But I'm a professional. You never heard me hating on MAINO, never heard me slandering MAINO name on this channel. And I've had the opportunity to, bro, because people have hollered at me saying things about him. You heard? Trying to drag his name through the mud, and I'm like, yo, I don't do that on this channel. You feel what I'm saying? And 5 motherfuckers could bear witness to that, who wanted to come on this channel and drag his fucking name through the mud, and I held my head and I just didn't let that go down, because I'm just not that type of dude, and that's just not my style. Slandering niggas and, you know, embarrassing and exposing niggas. I'm not with that, bro. You feel me? Others may do that, and I don't, you know, whatever you do, but I don't do that shit. You heard? So I come through the video shoot. I tell dudes, I'm like, yo, I ain't really trying to be around no bunch of niggas, bro. You could catch me on a side block in Brooklyn. I'll do my little, because my hook is short. I'll do my little 12-word hook or whatever, and we get the fuck up out of there. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, I pop up on the scene. I see a street heat filming the video. You know, I once had a problem with Tanner from Street Heat and all of that. That shit is water under the bridge. I'm a grown-ass man. I ain't worried about none of that dumb shit. Them niggas is professional videographers. They not street niggas and hood niggas. They videographers, and they've been grinding for a long time and making fire-ass videos for a long time. I'm not coming there with that energy, especially at Talib Kweli's video shoot. I'm not coming there with no negative energy, because the bro Talib Kweli is doing me a favor by giving me a big look. You feel what I'm saying? Showing love. So it's like, I'm not coming in with no negative energy. Oh, this fucking faggot, I'm not doing none of that. You feel me? I'm being a man. I'm a grown-ass man, nigga. I'm a grown-ass man with a family and kids. I don't got no time to be acting like I'm a child because I see somebody I may have had a problem with 10 years ago. I'm not doing none of that, right? So I'm trying to just get my video in. These niggas insisting on doing a group shot. they bring the nigga MAINO and all of these niggas over there. I didn't even want to do that. You feel what I'm saying? I just wanted to get my shot in, keep it moving. Brooklyn anthem. This is for Brooklyn. This ain't for me. This ain't for nobody else. This is for Brooklyn. We trying to make an anthem for the town. You heard? So when I pull up on the scene and all of that, you heard, I see niggas and all of that. Yo, listen, I ain't no groupie nigga. I'm not running up on, yo, what up, yo, what up? I'm not doing none of that, my nigga. My name LAZ and my name ring bells in these streets. I ain't running up on nobody, sucking nobody dick the way this nigga is used to a lot of niggas sucking his dick. He got a lot of yes men that be around him. You heard? Niggas that don't think for themselves. You feel what I'm saying? So I pull up on the scene, I handle my shit, we do a group shot. When this nigga hopped out the car with all of his little 4 or 5 mans or whatever, I literally went over to where he had to walk past me because I'm the type of nigga, my energy, you know, Pac once said it, we'll get to that. But my energy, you ever seen the old shredded Frosted Mini Wheats commercial where it be a grown-ass man and then when he eat the Frosty Mini Wheats, he turned to a little kid and he got big baggy-ass clothes on? That's that nigga, and that's all these niggas that be running their mouth like they super gangster and tough. When you a man, when you a real man and you pull up in these niggas' presence, they all turn to the Frosted Mini Wheat kids. You heard? They all turn to the hurt little kid that really needs a hug. So when this nigga see me, I'm looking niggas dead in their eye. I never met this nigga in my life, but I know you know all the same niggas I know, and I know you been hating on me, nigga. I knew he was hating on me since 100 years ago, but it was confirmed when he went on the Math Hoffa show and sat there and mentioned my YouTube channel 3 and 4 times, but did not mention my name, my nigga. Like, I don't even know you. This nigga going out of his way not to mention my name. If you watch that video he did with Math Hoffa, you will even see a part where he almost said my channel name. Almost said my name, and he stopped and got quiet and thought about rewording his words and said some other shit. I'm like, damn, I showed everybody that shit. Like, yo, you see this nigga? Everybody that saw that was like, damn, that nigga couldn't just say, yo, the St. Laz channel, shout out to St. Laz. As much love and promo I did on the strength for niggas like Fru Quan, pushed your album and helped that shit you dropped with Jim Jones. I don't see that nigga around Jim Jones no more either. Sounds like you hating on that nigga bag, like you do with every other nigga you used to be around, and now all of a sudden you ain't around them niggas no more. Nigga, yo ass hating. So we do the video, you heard? Now, I mean, like I said, I seen all his mans staring to the ground. None of them niggas looking, making no eye contact with me. So I'm like, none of these niggas making eye contact with me? That tells me one or two things, my nigga. You was just talking about me greasy or something else. But anyway, niggas wasn't making no motherfucking eye contact with me, and I knew right then and there, oh, this nigga was just hating on me, right? So we do the video, whatever, I go home, my nigga. You heard? First of all, this nigga sees me, yo, what up? When you gonna do the next NA Rock podcast? Huh? I thought you was just hating. I get home, a nigga sends me a DM, yo, why this nigga MAINO hating on you in his story? So I'm just like, huh? What you mean? I just finished doing a video with that nigga. What you talking about? He like, yo, look, nigga sends me his story. I look in his stories, MAINO stories. This nigga got a video of me from across the street filming out his car like a fucking police. Yo, look what this nigga got on. Nigga got New Balance sneakers on with Nike socks. Yo, look, this nigga look like a retired baseball player. Look, yo, bro, I don't fucking know you for you to be playing with me, my nigga. I don't know what the fuck you thought, nigga, but you don't fucking know me to be playing with me. So I didn't see that until I got home. But what if I would have saw it when I was there? Of course I would have addressed that shit, which makes me think you wanted to smoke with me. For what reason? The world will never know, because I don't know this nigga, never was locked up with this nigga, never been nowhere with this nigga, never was on an island with this nigga, nothing. You heard? But you sitting around binge watching my fucking YouTube channel all day, nigga. Now you on the white man channel. Now you on Vlad TV telling jail stories. Since when the fuck you told jail stories, nigga? I birthed you, nigga. You mad. You mad you ain't come out with this idea before me, right? So the nigga sends me the shit. He like, yo, why this nigga hating on you? So I look at the shit. I'm like, what? This nigga hating? I said, hold on, my nigga. Is this the same nigga who, when the Troy Ave situation happened and niggas started shooting in that club and Troy Ave chain fell on the floor, is this the same nigga who picked Troy Ave chain up off the floor, ran out the club, left his baby mama in the club while shots was going off, ran out, left all his mans and his baby moms, and ran out with Troy Ave chain in his pocket? Then jumped on Troy Ave comments, yo, hold your head, big bro, yo, this and that, you know we people's Brooklyn love, this and that. Nigga was on that nigga Troy Ave page showing that nigga fake love while he stole his chain and had his chain on the low. And then when that shit came out about Troy Ave exposed that nigga like, yo, this nigga's supposed to be my man, and all this time he had my chain. Now this nigga runs to social media, yo, the chain was fake. The chain was fake, but you wore it for 2 years. This nigga was taking pictures and doing videos with this nigga chain that was supposed to be his man. And then when some shit came out about his name, he running around talking about, yeah, this nigga actually said, I held on to this chain for 2 years because I knew you was gonna be a snake later on down in the line. Nigga, cut it out, nigga. You dirty bum dirt bomb. You was happy you found that nigga chain on the floor. You thought you came up. But when we get to the video shoot, you hopping out the car, a old ass car at that. Y'all wasn't in no new big boy nothing. You heard? Y'all was in some old clunky shit with a cracked windshield. You heard? You hop out, you got $200,000-$300,000 worth of jewelry on your neck, my nigga. I know what gold weighs and costs in these days and times. I know what diamonds cost. Y'all done heard me tell stories about the slice and the Twin Tower ring, how that shit was fucking fake diamonds and all of that, my nigga. I understand the game. Sometimes a nigga gotta fake it till he make it. I understand it, and I admit to it. The problem with you is, you want to live the lie forever. You 53 years old, still running around pretending to have real jewelry on, my nigga. All of that shit you got on your neck, big, stupid, heavy shit encrusted in diamonds, you don't get that in gold color. You get that in silver and platinum, fake platinum looking colors, so that shit can't turn colors on you, my nigga. Because if you had that shit in real gold, that shit'd be motherfucking black. You heard? So let me get this straight, Chano. You are rich, because this nigga is all in my DM sending me videos of cars and trying to show me that his house and shit, all in my DM sending me videos and messages right now as we speak. There's 100 messages he's sending because he mad, right? So you mean to tell me you rich and you caked up, but you doing meet and greets in the Bronx at dispensaries? That nigga at a meet and greet right now in the Bronx at a dispensary. You doing meet and greets at dispensaries, my nigga? I don't know no rich niggas that do that, my nigga. I never heard of a rich nigga that needs a couple of thousand or some free weed. I never heard of that, my nigga. You doing videos with Talib Kweli and a nigga like me that you don't like. What rich niggas do videos with niggas that they don't fuck with or don't like? If I was rich, I ain't doing videos with no fucking body unless they my peoples, unless a nigga paying me a big bag. And I know niggas ain't paying you no big bag, my nigga. You jumping in video features for $2,500, my nigga. Let's keep it real. Like, Brooklyn is a small place, my nigga. Sound travels at 1,120 feet per second. Niggas told me you out here doing shows for $1,500 to try to pay backed up rent, my nigga. You heard this nigga in my DM showing me pictures of cars. I heard that's your man with the lawsuit cars, my nigga. You don't own nothing, my nigga. You don't own nothing. You riding around Brooklyn in the backseat of somebody old shit. You understand what I'm saying? You can't even be outside in Brooklyn, nigga. You better live in Jersey, because nobody likes you. Everybody hates you, my nigga. You heard? What happened to everybody you was fucking with, my nigga? What happened? I thought you and Murder was tight. Murder started getting money with 50. That nigga started hating, nigga. I heard that through the grapevine a year ago. You heard? Niggas told me, yo, that nigga MAINO hating on Murder because that nigga getting money with 50. He running around talking about how Murder back because Murder touring with 50. You wish you was touring with 50. You wish 50 Cent hit you up and brought you on tour, but you a fucking hater and nobody wants to be around you, my nigga. So when you see another nigga getting that paper, you start being mad. You heard what happened with the Lombi boys, Jim Jones? What happened? I don't see you around Jim Jones no more. He in my DMs talking about everybody that's my man is still my man. Nah, my nigga, these niggas is niggas that know you a fucking hater and they just be cordial with you to keep you from not blowing your cool with hate. But everybody knows you just a fucking hater, my nigga, and you can't stand to see nobody else get no money or no bag. But what kills me is you got the motherfucking nerve to talk about my clothes and what I got on when you running around with a whole bunch of fake ass jewelry on, my nigga. You got a pair of wings tattooed on your chest. This is how you know that nigga around a bunch of yes men. Who the fuck let you sit down and tattoo wings on your chest? What flies like this? Nigga flying through the air like this. My nigga. Nobody ain't stop you and say, oh, whoa, whoa, shouldn't you get those wings on your back, my nigga? Don't nothing got wings on their chest. You a fucking clown, my nigga. And you been a fucking clown. Nigga putting hands on niggas like Young Berg. You been a fucking herb destroyer and a bully. And when real niggas come around, like Rod Diggs, when Rod Diggs was in these streets, you was under your fucking bed, nigga. You was in that crib in Jersey. You wasn't stepping foot in Brooklyn. When Boxing Ball was running around allegedly knocking shit down in Brooklyn, you was quiet, nigga. Nobody ain't hear from you or see you because you was scared to death of that nigga because you know that nigga was running around allegedly knocking shit down, nigga. You was scared. Niggas was calling me, telling me, that nigga MAINO don't want to come to nothing. He don't want to be in nothing because he know that nigga Bars out here. You heard? You waited for the white man to sentence that nigga and send him up the river. You waited to make sure you seen a picture of that nigga upstate to go on a podcast and speak about that nigga. When that nigga was in these streets, you ain't open your mouth about that nigga Boxing Bar, nigga. That nigga had you scared, nigga. King of Brooklyn. That nigga had you scared, King of Brooklyn. Rod Diggs was out here, you was scared. You wasn't coming outside. You wasn't going to no events. You wasn't doing nothing. If that nigga pulled up, you bounced, nigga. Sound travels at 1,120 feet per second. I get all the information, nigga. I may have not lived in Brooklyn for a long time, but I'm in Brooklyn and I am Brooklyn, nigga. Ain't nothing you doing I don't know about, nigga. Nigga talking about my garments. Yo, the nigga mixed nigga got New Balance with Nike sock. Yo, I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Yo, you heard? And like I was saying, like you just seen, I don't get nothing but love in these streets from anybody. You see, I could go to any hood, chill. I'm in the Bronx right now, chilling. Know what I mean? Son, you can't do that. MAINO can't go nowhere outside by itself. You can't go outside. You ain't coming to my hood by yourself. You making 11 phone calls before you pull up in Brownsville. Yo, son, I'm coming out there. You gonna be out there? You got the niggas with the little niggas with the heat? You ain't going out there. Come to Brownsville with all that shit on your neck. You heard? Come to Brownsville with all that shit with just 2-3 niggas. You heard? Niggas will book your stupid ass. A 14-year-old will book your stupid ass. You heard? Ain't nobody fucking intimidated by this corny ass nigga talking about the king of Brooklyn. The fuck out of here. You running around with a bunch of daisy shit on your neck. You 53 years old, my nigga. You 53 cash. You 53 cash. You sitting around talking about a nigga, son, the whole New York. Like, I don't got to explain shit, bro. I'm in these streets all day, every day, my nigga. When you really out in the streets, you know what niggas is watching. Nigga, you only know what's going on Nostrand and Gates. You don't go to nowhere else, nigga. You don't be nowhere else hanging out, my nigga. Niggas hate you in the rest of these boroughs, my nigga. You heard? You don't be nowhere. You don't know what niggas got on. You don't know what type of garments niggas is rocking. Niggas say, yo, this nigga mixing New Balance with Nike. Son, everybody is wearing New Balance sneakers with Nike techs, Nike swishy suits with New Balance, my nigga. You just don't understand. You don't know what's going on in these streets because you ain't been out here. Yo, that nigga tucking his socks and son, everybody tuck they fucking sweats and they socks now in New York, my nigga. When you don't tuck your sweats and your socks, that shit how you looking real old, my nigga, out here. Sometimes I don't tuck my shit in. I don't give a fuck how niggas feel. But I'm letting you know, nigga, I got a 13-year-old daughter and a 17-year-old one. And they tell me, yo, you looking like a grandpa. You better tuck those socks in your shit. The youth, they know about fashion. They know what's going on, my nigga. You out of touch. You're out of touch, my nigga. You still running around with camouflage suits. Everybody in Brooklyn ain't dirty, nigga. You heard? Appreciate that donation, my brother. Appreciate that. Everybody in Brooklyn ain't a dirty nigga. You running around with a bunch of camouflage shit like this 1990, 1989 and 90. Yo, bro, niggas get fly now, my nigga. You heard? And then I had my own brand on, my good garment shit. Niggas trying to talk. Yo, bro, I'm doing units selling motherfucking garments on motherfucking Instagram, bro. I just discovered a whole new cash cow, my nigga. You been in the game 25 years. You ain't got no brand. You ain't got no clothing brand. You ain't got no... Yo, do you know what this nigga had the nerve to tell me in the DMs today? I said, yo, your fucking YouTube channel flop. Kitchen talk. Big thug, gangsta ass nigga with a blast on his face. You in the motherfucking crib making egg souffles and shit. I thought you was a killer and all of that, nigga. You was doing anything to get the fucking bag. That shit flopped. You was hating then, because the nigga who was managing your YouTube channel used to manage my YouTube channel, nigga. And that shit flopped and my shit went skyrocket to the roof. You was mad, nigga. You was hating. Kitchen talk. Then this nigga jumps in my DMs today and tells me, nigga, I took that kitchen talk shit all the way to Fox. Fox? You mean Fox Soul that no longer exists? Nigga, I ain't see that. Nobody saw that. Bro, this 2025. If it ain't popping on the internet, it ain't really popping, my nigga. I'm sorry to let your old ass know that. But if it ain't popping on social media, YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram, nigga, that shit ain't really hitting, nigga. You heard? Nigga say, well, I took kitchen talk all the way to Fox, nigga. You don't know. Nigga sending me videos of cars. I told that, you know what I told that nigga? Nigga sending me pictures and videos of cars. You know what I told that nigga? I said, MAINO, let me explain to you the process of getting a car. You have good credit. You have pay stubs for a job. You walk into the Mercedes-Benz dealership and you say, I would like to lease a car. And they say, sure, how's your credit score? 715, 720. Perfect. Which car are you interested in? Oh, which model? All right, boom, boom, boom. That same day, you driving off with a lease, my nigga, with your pay stubs. Yo, here go my job for 2 years. Here go my income. Yo, my nigga, you're 53 years old, son. You should no longer be impressed with a person having a car. This nigga like, yeah, I know you on the train every day, nigga. You be on the train. Yeah, because you be watching my content, doing train content, going fucking viral. You always watching my content, nigga. You heard? Just like you watch my YouTube channel and now you biting my shit on Vlad, telling Vlad jail stories. Vlad be biting my shit and he couldn't wait to get a nigga like you on there to bite my shit together. You feel what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. You ain't been telling no jail stories. Now you online telling jail stories. Nigga, cut it the fuck out, my nigga. You heard? You been wanting to be me, nigga. You been hating and watching everything I fucking do and did for the last 10, 15 years. And, you know, a chick I know used to tell me that, yo, this nigga be in my inbox stressing me. You know, all type of crazy shit. And I ain't believe the broad. I'm like, I don't believe that. Nigga, chicks say anything about rappers. She like, I'm telling you, this nigga be begging to be with me and this and that, wanting to fuck with me and marry me and all. I'm like, I don't believe none of that shit. But now, with this obscene hatred, you heard? It's making me believe you hating because I used to fuck a bitch that you was obsessed with. That would be crazy, my nigga, because you a whole grown-ass man. You know what I told that nigga in the DMs? I said, yo, son, you been in the game 25 years. Damn near, like, you ain't bag a industry bitch with some money yet. You supposed to be a real nigga. Nigga, I could have never been in the positions of power that you was in, and I ain't get a bitch with $1 million in the bank, nigga. My name L-A-Z, nigga. You heard? Told that nigga, you could never get as many bitches as me, nigga. You talking about some clothes. Bring me around your bitch, nigga. Bring me around your bitch, nigga, with a haircut. Let me hop out the barber chair and come to around your bitch, nigga. And we see how your bitch feel about it, nigga. You crazy, nigga. You really must not fucking know me, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? So you gonna learn today. But anyway, this scary ass nigga, and I promise you, when I seen this nigga, like, yo, listen, I don't start no trouble. I'm too old for that. I got kids. You know what I do? I'm in the crib playing fucking Nintendo Switch, Luigi's Mansion 3 with my fucking son. That's what is important to me. Being there for my kids the way your parents wasn't there for you, nigga. You heard? Breaking the cycles of our kids being in these streets, going to jail, getting killed, and all of that dumb shit. I'm breaking them cycles, nigga. I'm spending father time with my kids. Where's your family and kids? Like, where's your family? Where's your love? What is you in the streets, 53 years old, wearing a bunch of fake shit, beefing with every other fucking nigga. You think it's a coincidence that 30, 40 niggas got diss videos talking about you? Nobody likes you. And I told son that in the DM, because you know these niggas be needing therapy and I'm the hood therapist. I said, yo, son, you know what it really is, son? You ain't never had no love, my nigga. You ain't never have a true friend. You never had a nigga to give you a hug and say, yo, fuck, you ain't gotta be tough, nigga. Just be you, son. I like you for you, bro. You don't gotta kill, shoot, fight. You don't gotta do none of that shit, my nigga. You ain't got to cut, stab. All you got to do is just be yourself, my nigga. You heard? You a nigga still trying to hold on to the lies of I'm a on rapper nigga with money. Those are lies, my nigga. You a one-hit wonder, and that High Hater song is so fucking trash that nowadays, people hear that shit, they clicking off of that, my nigga. That shit is fast food. You understand? You got soul food and you got fast food. Soul food lasts forever. Some motherfucking macaroni and cheese and collard greens and motherfucking ribs and shit, that shit gonna hit forever for niggas. But you make fast food shit that you put that motherfucking McDonald's burger in the microwave or leave that shit in the oven overnight and come back to eat it the next day, you're gonna be like, ew, what's this? That's your music, my nigga. You always been mad at everybody because you know real Brooklyn rappers like me. You heard? He tried to be in my DM like, yo, you been rapping all your life. You ain't getting nowhere. Son, I did videos with niggas 12, 13 years ago that you just starting to do collabs with now. I did a video with Jones. I did a video with Kiss. I did a video with Yayo. I done collabed with niggas bigger than you could ever be, motherfucker. So why would I give a fuck about being on a record with you, nigga? So he said everything to let me know he been watching me for years and hating for years. You've been hating for years. It just, everything what don't come out in the wash will come out in the rinse, my nigga. You heard? If you know a nigga and you feel like secretly a nigga's a hater of yours, he is. Shout out to the nigga Vane. Vane told me that a long time ago. You heard? He said, yo, if you feel in your gut that a nigga's a hater, he's a hater. And I always felt in my gut, even though we ain't know each other or be around each other, I always felt you was a fucking hater of me for no reason, my nigga. Because you don't know me, you was never locked up with me, you never met me, none of that shit. I always knew you was a fucking hater, though. You understand what I'm saying? I never wanted to be around you because you a hate-ass nigga that I feel like one day somebody gonna run down on and try to gun down. So I would never be around you because you put out so much fucking negativity and hate that I couldn't be comfortable around you, my nigga. I don't know who's gonna try to give it to you. You feel what I'm saying? Pause. But like, yo, my nigga, this nigga trying to convince me, he's sending me DMs all day. I ain't send that nigga not one DM. I looked my DMs, I woke up, I see 7 DMs from this nigga. You heard? You trying to convince me, say, yo, I just showed you 5 cars. I just showed you 5 cars. Yo, son, you still trying to convince me that you got money, but you going to a fucking dispensary to do a meet and greet? When the last time you seen Bruno Mars or, you know, 50 Cent or, you know, niggas with some money like Jay-Z? When the fuck you seen them niggas going to do a meet and greet for a couple of dollars, my nigga? You're fucking broke, my nigga. You don't have a dime, and I done heard the stories about niggas kicking you out of apartments and shit like that. I done heard these things, my nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and I don't do none of that exposing nigga shit. I don't like that. I'm not into that. You understand what I'm saying? Niggas done hit me up telling me other shit about you, and you know the other shit that I'm talking about, because everybody in Brooklyn knows the other shit that I'm talking about, my nigga. This is why you try to be low and stay off of YouTube, because you know it's shit out there that you ain't really fully explained yet. You heard? It's some shit out there about you that, you know, niggas heard about, but they don't 100% know. You heard? But I know. And everybody I know from Brooklyn knows. But I'll keep that between me and you. You heard? Chano. But like I said, so this nigga was talking about my clothes, making fun of my clothes, talking about I got Nike socks on with New Balance. Like, my nigga, you got on a fake $200,000 chain, my nigga. All your designer, that shit is China designer. I told that nigga, I said, son, I be seeing you with that China designer. That shit don't fool nobody that's real out here, son. We know about WhatsApp and the Chinese motherfuckers selling bootleg shit on. We know, son. We know. You so old, you think niggas don't know. MAINO, we know, my nigga. You heard? But you know what I'm here to tell you, son? It's okay to just not have a bunch of jewelry on. You heard? It's okay, bro, to not have a bunch of expensive shit on. You know what that means, son? That means you still seeking admiration and attention. That comes from never having the attention of some parents, somebody who really raised you. You never had that. And I told this nigga that. I said, son, you never had a good friend, my nigga. It's sad. Your story is actually a sad one. You never had a good friend. I said, if you would have knew me, my nigga, on a different level, my nigga, I'm a good nigga, my nigga. You heard? And to know me is to love a nigga like me. I feel sorry for you, bro, because you never had a good friend. And when that nigga hopped out and came to the video shoot, I stood there and so he could come past, and I looked that nigga dead in his face like this. What's up, my nigga? And looked at every one of his mans, and every one of them niggas put their fucking head to the floor. You know why? Not because they was scared of me, not because they soft, because they ashamed of you, MAINO. Because it's embarrassing to them that you about to come over here and get on camera with me and film a video with me. Yo, what up with the next NA Rock podcast? Why you say, you know what you should have did, my nigga, if you felt that way about me? When I extended my hand to give you a pound, you should have said, I don't fuck with you, nigga. That's what real tough niggas do. Nah, I don't fuck with you, nigga. Don't reach your hand out for me. Why you ain't say that, my nigga? Why you ain't say, yo, look at the shit you got on, nigga, you looking crazy. Why you ain't say that to my face, my nigga? But you filming me from across the street and putting it into your stories while we doing a video for a hip-hop legend that's basically helping both of us shine and helping you, I'm sure, get a couple of dollars in your pocket, my nigga. You ain't doing no videos with Talib Kweli or nobody else, especially when you know I'm on the track and in the song. You ain't doing no videos with a nigga like me unless you need the bread, my nigga. You need that money, my nigga, because you got to keep up on them lies. It's hard to keep waiting for China to ship all of that fake name brand shit and for you to go to the jeweler and say, shh, please don't tell nobody, but I need that shit. No real ice, no real gold. That's why that shit is silver, nigga, because you know you can't get that in no yellow gold. That shit gonna be turnkey McGee, nigga. You heard? That shit gonna be turn black. That shit gonna turn colors on you. So you play it safe and get that fake silver shit, them fake ass moissanite diamonds. You heard? Lab grown diamonds, son. Everybody's hip to the game. When I went to, I remember one time I went to when I had my Versace piece and my Versace ring matching. I paid like, $3,500, $3,000 for the set or whatever. When I went there, the first thing that the jeweler nigga said was, yo, you sure you don't want something bigger with fake ice? 10 carat, I could give you, say you trying to get 14 carat solid shit, but I could get you some hollow big shit with the fake ice in it for the same price. That shit'll be 3 times that size. I said, nah, I just rather get some real shit, man. You heard? I done wore a bunch of fake shit before. I'm trying to get some real shit on my neck. So I got the Versace chain. But from then I knew how jewelers get down. They will tell you, yo, take the fucking moissanite, nigga. Take the lab-grown diamonds and the 10 carat shit, and you're gonna be looking official. You feel me? And niggas like MAINO, that's what they do. But them chains, them shits ain't even 10 carat, because even 10 carat, that shit'll be a little bit of bread. You heard? That shit is gazy, nigga. That shit's stainless steel and lab-grown diamonds, and you got big, stupid, crazy shit on your neck. But yet, you go into a dispensary for a meet and greet. But you got 200, 300,000 on your neck? You doing videos with a nigga like me that you don't even like? But you rich? This is not adding up, MAINO. It's not adding up, MAINO. You heard? So, that's the gist of the whole shit, my nigga. This nigga was hating on me on the low, and then when he seen me in real life, nigga was the shredded mini-wheat. And I told him this. I said, son, you was kind of timid when I approached you and was like, yo, what's up? I felt timid energy. You know why, my nigga? Because you a fake nigga. And all of the niggas that's around you, they know it. And they know. Somebody left a comment like, yo, but you ain't had that energy when we was there. You know what I told him? I said, bro, if you start getting money before that nigga and you end up getting rich, he gonna hate on you too, my nigga. You heard? I feel sorry for the niggas that gotta be around MAINO, because they gotta be around all that venomous snake shit, my nigga. And the average person, they just not like that, my nigga. Whether a nigga, a street nigga, thug nigga, the average person, man, niggas just want to get money and enjoy life. Niggas been told me before we ever met, and even seen each other, niggas told me, yo, you know what type of nigga that nigga is, son? The type of nigga, a nigga walk out the studio, he be in the studio with 5 niggas, a nigga walk out the studio, he be like, this bum ass nigga wanna hang around niggas. Like, you been the type of nigga that talk about your own peoples. If you in MAINO circle, that nigga secretly talking about you too. If he ain't talking about you to a nigga, he talking about you pillow talking to a bitch. You feel what I'm saying? That's the type of nigga that nigga is, my nigga. And it's sad because at 53 years old, I would hope that you got over that corny shit and you just a man, my nigga. Just be a man. You know, raise your fucking family, put your family, do something for your, give yourself a chance at life, nigga. You 53 years old, still running around, no shirt on, bunch of fake shit on. Yeah, MAINO. Yo, my nigga, it's over, bro. It's over, bro. You heard? Everything you do, it just ends up flopping. Kitchen talk on YouTube, flopping. Remember that nigga was on Instagram trying to be Wallow and Gilly? Remember when Wallow used to say inspirational shit? He tried to ride that nigga Wallow coattails and go on Instagram. Yo, niggas, you know the niggas around you. Son, you not Wallow, my nigga. You hating on them niggas bag too. You hating on Wallow and Gilly bag too. You hating on Cam and Mace bag. All these niggas, you hating on they bag, my nigga. You the only nigga that can't get a bag, my nigga. You at the dispensary. I don't see Mace and Cam at the dispensary. I don't see Noriega at the dispensary doing a meet and greet. You broke, nigga. And it's time you come to grips with that shit and admit it. Them chains on your neck, they fake, my nigga. And it's time you come to grips with it and admit it. Be yourself, my nigga. That's all you gotta be. You heard? That's all you gotta be is yourself, my nigga. And people will like you more. Nobody likes you, MAINO. Nobody. I'm talking about any nigga. I know, see, I'm a good dude, bro. So all I know is the best niggas from Brooklyn. Every nigga that I fuck with, they good niggas. Yeah, they may be gangsters and shooters and tough guys, but they good dudes, bro. You heard? Good people, my nigga, that want good in life. You, my nigga, you're just a fucking evil hater, my nigga. And you can never, ever get it out your system. 20 years later, I told that nigga, you know what I told that nigga in the DMs? I said, yo, bro, you came out the gate and shot yourself in the foot running your mouth like a bitch. When you came out the gate and said, oh, Hov, I heard Hov is a scary dude. Son, that shit fucked you up for life, my nigga. Let's be real. That nigga Jay-Z, my nigga, that nigga got millions and hundreds of millions of dollars. He made sure nobody fucked with you just for saying that. You talking about Hov, a scary dude. Nigga, that nigga was a fucking super millionaire at the time. What you think? He's supposed to be on a Marcy Project bench with you? He's supposed to be on the bench in Marcy with you smoking an L, my nigga? That nigga's rich. You heard? He got all type of shit to lose. And you don't. But you came out and you shot yourself in the foot. I heard Hov is a scary dude. And Hov made sure your ass is at a dispensary right now doing a meet and greet for a rack and some free weed. That's what Hov did. That's how scary Hov is. Your ass at dispensaries, my nigga. He is scary. He is scary. You heard? He got your ass doing motherfucking videos with niggas like me for $1, for a couple of dollars. You heard? Hov is scary, my nigga. Hold on, let me hit this Vine. When Boxing Bar was in these streets, whoo, that boy was low. That boy was low. When Rod Diggs was in these streets, that boy was low. That nigga was timid. You was seeing that nigga on shit, he was like, hey, how you doing? He was trying to be positive. When Boxing Ball was in these streets running around allegedly knocking niggas' heads off, that nigga was on Instagram trying to, yo, I'm grown, I'm positive, yo, you gotta do better in life, I'm a grown. Nigga started talking to some get shot, locked down, and turn nuns, cowardly hearts, and straight up shook ones. Nigga, you was talking positive shit, nigga. You was trying to be a positive influencer when that nigga Ball was walking around these streets, running around these streets, nigga. Your ass was motherfucking, you turned over a new leaf, nigga. You had the Book of Mormon out, nigga. Soon as that nigga got locked up and sentenced, he's like, oh, he's up there? So you sure he's up there? Yeah, he in Attica right now with 50. Oh, word? Yo, that nigga a sucker, man. Word up, man. Fuck that nigga. Nigga started being on some tough guy shit again. Nigga started talking tough again and thug shit again. And you wasn't doing none of that shit when that nigga Boxing Ball was running around these streets, nigga, allegedly knocking shit down. Your ass was in the motherfucking house, nigga. You was on Instagram sitting in your car doing positive motherfucking influencer speeches trying to blow up like Wallow, nigga. Yo, you fuck with the wrong niggas, son. I don't know what you thought or who you, like I said, the niggas that I know, because I know a million niggas he know. So that proves to me that the niggas that I do know, when they was around him, they ain't let that nigga know, yo, nah, son is people's, my nigga, and off limits from everything. So to me, I can't fuck with them niggas either. Because if you ain't tell this nigga, listen, I don't give a fuck if I don't fuck with a nigga. Me and a nigga don't speak like that. If a nigga from my hood, and that's my nigga, and we don't got no bad blood, you ain't talking about none of my mans like that, my nigga. Don't play with my man. Don't disrespect my man. Don't do none of that. I don't care if I don't fuck with that nigga. That nigga from my hood. You understand what I'm saying? You disrespecting my hood when you disrespect that nigga. You feel what I'm saying? So that lets me know a lot that I needed to know. So whoever was around you, they was pissing and shitting in that nigga ear probably about me. You understand what I'm saying? Niggas mad I don't fuck with them or what? I have no idea. But MAINO, you picked up a nigga chain while a nigga was fighting for his life. He's supposed to be a man. This not a nigga that you don't know. This a nigga that's supposed to be a man. You picked his chain up that popped and fell on the floor. You picked his chain up and ran out the club, left your baby mama and in the club while shots was being fired, my nigga. You the worst type of nigga. And then you went on Troy Ave page talking about, yo, you my nigga, yo, hold your head, my nigga, fuck these niggas, all that shit, while you was in possession of that man's items. Wearing that shit in videos and taking pictures with that nigga shit on, my nigga. But I thought you was rich. I never heard of a rich nigga having to take a chain off of a floor, my nigga. Where they do that at? Rich niggas don't do shit like that. Broke niggas do shit like that. You 53 years old, my nigga. You still a chain snatcher. That's all you ever really was. You heard? Listen to them Rikers Island stories that's on the channel that mention him. Listen carefully, my nigga. Niggas had you scared, nigga. You was a doja. You was a doja in the 4 building. Straight up. You was acting tough in the 4 building because of the niggas that come from your hood that get busy, that got honor, that they ain't gonna let nothing really happen to you. You heard? The same way they ain't gonna really expose you because you from the hood. You heard? So niggas try to keep it a little bit honorable. But I heard some shit in one of them stories. Listen to those stories carefully, bro. Shit crazy. Niggas called your girl and told your girl to pull you down on the floor. What? I wish a nigga would try to call my girl. That lets me know all I need to know, my nigga. You was scared in that 4 building around some of the niggas that you be hating on now. Let's keep it real, my nigga. Fruquan been doing Fruquan did 100, we did the story of LG. Fruquan name was one of the biggest names in Brooklyn streets. You was fucking hating on that nigga Fruquan, nigga. Let's keep it 100, nigga. And you know how I know you was hating? You never shouted the nigga out. And if you did, it took 200-300 fucking days later to do it. You never say, yo, shout out to my nigga Fruquan. Even when you was on Math Hoffa show, you ain't say, yo, shout out to the nigga Fruquan, blah, blah. Nigga, you a hater, nigga. You been hating, my nigga. You was hating on that nigga Fruit, nigga. Straight up, never showing that nigga no love. Never trying to I ain't never see you share a video. That nigga done did 100 videos about you. I don't see you sharing none of that shit. I don't see you posting none of that shit. I don't see you shouting out no nigga that's supposed to be your man anytime they doing something big. Nigga, you only fuck with niggas when you up above them and you gotta take care of them. That's when you fuck with niggas. But when a nigga do his own thing and niggas got hit, they name in the streets popping while you don't, You hating, nigga. So don't ever in your life think that real niggas don't know, because niggas been calling my phone. When you was on Math Hoffa, niggas was calling my jack like, yo, what's up with this nigga MAINO? Why he ain't just saying your name and your channel? Like, he keep making references to the Rikers Island stories. He was like, yeah, you know, if you watch YouTube, you know, it's some channels out there that, you know, they mentioned me and what I was doing in 4 building and this and that. Yo, son, why you ain't just say, yo, St. Laz channel? I'm like, God damn. This nigga can't control his hatred. Like, nigga, you been a fucking hater, nigga. You been one of my biggest haters without even knowing me, and I know that. I sense that. I felt that in my gut, and that's why I ain't never want to be around you, nigga. You heard? Because I know you was hating from the sidelines, my nigga. Every bitch that you ever fucked with stopped fucking with you and consider you a clown. You ain't never bagged no real bitch with no real money. You ain't bag an actress bitch, an industry bitch, a record label bitch. You ain't bag none of that, my nigga. Cause you a fucking clown to them bitches and you broke, my nigga. And I done fucked badder bitches and more bitches than you while I was totally broke in the hood, hungry in the projects, my nigga. I done had more bitches than you, my nigga. You could never get more bitches than me, nigga. But I ain't gonna keep running my mouth about this clown ass nigga. But for the record, we did a video with Talib Kweli, fire ass song, fire ass representation of Brooklyn. We doing this shit for the town. Ain't nothing personal. We doing this shit for the town. How you dress? If you wear fucking 1993, motherfucker, if you dressing like it's 89 and 91 and wanna wear army fatigue, nigga got an army fatigue pin, nigga, it's 90 degrees. I got a rag sweating, dripping sweat. This nigga got some hot ass army fatigue shit on. You heard? Like, my nigga, if you wanna, nobody making fun of what you got on, it's niggas out here like, the fuck this nigga, what this nigga think is a motherfucking 1996 Queensbridge video? Like, my nigga, like, fuck out of here. All that designer, China designer. Nigga, you wearing that China designer. Nobody is fooled by that shit, my nigga. You a fucking clown, and you an old ass man, and you should be ashamed of yourself. And the niggas that's around you, yo, bro, message to the niggas that's around MAINO. Yo, bro, y'all gotta get away from that nigga, son. That nigga don't love you. He ain't nobody's friend. He's one of those individuals that he's nobody's friend. My man a long time ago told me his grandmother told him the biggest jewel in the world about a certain individual. He said, yo, that nigga is nobody's friend. And that's some deep shit. You have no real friends and nobody is really your friend, bro. And that's a sad fucking life, my nigga. It's a sad life, my nigga. You heard? And that's why you a vicious fucking hater. A vicious hater on anybody and anything moving up the ladder of success, my nigga. Cause you mad. You almost was there. You almost was there. But I heard Hove was a scary dude. He is, nigga. Yo ass at the motherfucking Arthur Ave weed dispensary right now. You heard? For some ingrown motherfucking loud and $1,000, nigga. Cause I know them dispensaries. They ain't giving up no paper like that. Nah. They gave you about 1,500 and some free weeds and a couple of Vips. You heard? Let's keep it 100, nigga. Let's keep it all the way 100. Nigga coming back to the hood with 3 ounces like, yo, I got 3 ounces. You got a little nigga that could get this off? Nah, my nigga, this 2025 is a dispensary on every corner. You heard? Broke ass nigga with that fake shit on all fucking day, running around, got the nerve to talk about somebody else. That's what kills me though. How does this nigga have the audacity to talk about anybody when this nigga was running around with a fake ass chain on that he stole off of a floor while a nigga was getting murdered, while somebody lost their life? This nigga stealing a chain. You heard? Nigga fighting for his life, nigga stealing a chain off the floor, running out the motherfucking door like this. Ooh, I got me a chain. That's what rich niggas do? That's what niggas with money do? I never heard of no shit like that, my nigga. A nigga with money would be like, nigga, I ain't taking nobody else shit off the floor. You feel what I'm saying? Nigga, you broke, nigga. You fucking broke doing meet and greets at weed dispensaries, nigga. Your shit hurt, nigga. You down bad, nigga. And let me tell you, I don't knock no nigga that's in the struggle for his money. I don't knock no nigga that's broke. I don't knock no nigga that don't got no clothes. Yo, son, I don't care what another man. I meet niggas. I could be the flyest nigga on earth or the bummest nigga. I meet another nigga, son. I don't judge a nigga by his clothes, what he got on, what he rocking. I don't even notice that shit until they start hating. Now, if you a nigga hating, that's when my eyes open and I be like, fucking clown ass nigga. Somebody actually let you sit down and get wings tattooed on your chest. Who the fuck got wings on their chest, my nigga? This nigga wing chest, man. Fucking nigga wing chest, man. That's your new AKA, my nigga, wing chest. Nobody ain't say, yo, whoa, yo, son. Wings supposed to be on the back of shit, though. Let me think. Birds. Okay, they the side. Let me see. Angels. Yo, they supposed to be on the back and shit, son, on the side. Why you getting them shits on the front of your chest? That shit crazy. That's how I know you got a bunch of yes men around you, because nobody ain't never stop you and say, yo, son, listen, you're committing a crime right now by doing this shit. Like, that's the stupidest tattoo I ever seen in my life. Please don't do it. Nobody stopped you, bro. Nah, that's hot, son. Or that's fire, son. Nah, my nigga, you need some real niggas in your circle, my nigga. You can't keep no real niggas in your circle, though. You heard? Them niggas eventually all stop fucking with you. But anyway, man, fuck this nigga. You heard? You a fucking clown. You heard? This is where I'm at right now. That's the address on where I'm at right now. Just in case. You heard? I know the address where you at right now, at the Arthur Dispensary, my nigga. Nobody gives a fuck. But I just want to let it be known, my nigga. This is why this clown ass nigga, this is why I'm ethering this clown. Get ready for that song too, my nigga. I'm gonna take my time with this one. But I'm gonna make an ether that's going, I'm gonna put you to sleep, my nigga. I'm gonna put you down. You like a rabid dog, my nigga. Nigga gotta put you to sleep, my nigga. I'm gonna put you to sleep, my nigga, before you bite somebody else. You heard? Cause you out of your fucking mind. Rabies. You got a rabies mind, my nigga. I got you. You heard? I told that nigga that in the DM. I said, yo, I got you, bro. I got you on the promo. You heard? Don't worry. You gonna have all the promo you need this summer, my nigga. And then a nigga left a comment that was real deep. A nigga left a comment on the page. He said, yo, that nigga MAINO did that shit, my nigga, because he see you this close from blowing up. And he just ain't feeling that shit. So he want to try to do something to bring you down. I understand. You absolutely right, my nigga. You absolutely right. But then when I see you in real life, yo, when you gonna do another NA Rock podcast? My nigga, what happened? I thought you was a fucking hater, my nigga. Frosted mini wheats, nigga. Frosted mini wheats. When you see these niggas in real life, they turn to the frosted mini wheat kid like this. Nigga got the big 9X suit on like this. Nigga eating the frosty mini wheats. All right, lads. Yeah, nigga. That's who I am in real life. You ain't know I was this big in real life, right? You ain't know that in real life I look a nigga dead in they motherfucking eyes, right? You ain't know none of that. You ain't know that I base up on a nigga like this. What's up? What up? What's good? You ain't know. You ain't know it's no fear energy in my heart. You ain't know that my heart don't pump Kool-Aid. Yeah, I'm a laid back nigga. I'm a shy nigga at times. You heard? I don't like a lot of people. I was always a shy kid, and I'm always gonna be a shy nigga. I don't like meeting people. It takes me time to get to know people and like people, so I don't be around a bunch of niggas and crowd. I'm not that type of person. But when you see me in real life, my nigga, this energy is solid, nigga. And I go for any nigga who ever met me in real life, my nigga. This energy's solid, nigga. And you found that out yesterday when you hopped out that motherfucking car and I was in your chest like this. What's up? And you changed the subject. Yo, when you gonna do another NA Rock? But my nigga, I thought you was a hater. I thought I was a clown. What happened? Why you ain't tell me I'm a clown to my face? Why you ain't let my hand hang in the air and say, nigga, I don't fuck with you? Why you ain't do that? You a tough guy. You a real nigga. You run Brooklyn. Fuck out of here, nigga. You run Brooklyn. You can't come to Brownsville. You can't come to my hood unless you make 6 phone calls. Yo, son, I'm gonna go. Can you come with me out there? Yo, I'm gonna be out there. Nigga, you can't come to my hood, nigga. You talking about you run Brooklyn. Nigga, you can't freely roam through Brownsville, nigga. Come to Brownsville and walk. You see how I'm walking around right now? But I don't claim to run nothing. Come to the Ville. Dolo, not with your mans and all of that, 100 niggas and all of that fronting like y'all got the rap. Listen, nigga, come to Brownsville with them chains on, them fake shits, and just walk down Sutter Avenue. Just walk down Sutter Ave, my nigga. Walk down Mother Gaston. Walk down Mother Gaston all the way past Tilden. Just walk with your shit on. If you run Brooklyn, if you the king of Brooklyn, that's all you gotta do, my nigga. You will never do that, my nigga. Don't let these niggas fool you, nigga. Don't let these niggas fool you, my nigga. You heard? But anyway, fuck this nigga. I'll be back with more shit, because I got more shit that I ain't mentioned on this shit that I forgot. But that's who this nigga is in a nutshell, a fucking hater, my nigga. And you gonna learn today, I'm not the nigga for you to be playing with, nigga. L-A-Z. If I missed you in here while I was running my mouth, apologize. You heard? But I see y'all niggas showing love. I see y'all, Freddie Acevedo. I see y'all. You heard? Fuck, straight up. Go to Dumont, nigga. Let me see you post up on Dumont. You heard? Let me see you post up on Blake Avenue. Let me see you go to Marcus Garvey Village and stand on the block out there with a bunch of jewelry on talking about I run Brooklyn. You ain't doing that shit, nigga, in my hood. You fucking crazy? You fucking crazy? You better stay in Jersey, nigga. But anyway, fuck this nigga. I'm out. If you ain't see the other joint, go on Gen Pop TV and watch The Exorcism of MAINO, my nigga. Cause I'ma get the demons out this nigga for y'all this summer.